This giant alien statue from Prime One Studio is what we call non-scale. So scale is how big is it relative to a regular size version or a real life version. Although this is exactly 1/3 scale, so 3 times smaller, they call it non-scale. I'm guessing that's because for this particular character, they don't have the license to make it in 1/3 scale. So they said, let's make it in non-scale. That way we won't get in trouble with whoever owns Alien. Smart. Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. We have another alien statue in the collection, which if you're new to the channel, you don't know this has been a theme for the past few months. This is by Prime One Studio. This is their Alien Warrior. Now, I believe this is based off the movie Aliens. It obviously looks like it in every single aspect. But as I kind of alluded to in the intro, there is some licensing aspects where maybe this is supposed to be from the comics, the Dark Horse comics. Either way, I think it looks absolutely amazing. And I'm still seeing styrofoam all over it. But we're going to do a review today. And I'm really excited to have this piece, even though I recently got in some custom Alien Warriors. So same exact xenomorph type. These two right here, they're custom, but they are also 1/3 scale. I don't know yet if they're going to go exactly next to this guy, but they're going to go in the Alien collection, which is going to evolve over all of 2025. So if you like stuff like this, make sure you not only like this video, but you sub to the channel and hit the bell notification because there's tons more future Alien and Aliens content coming. I even see a sticker right here. A QC sticker. Hopefully they fixed it. So I bought this from Prime One Studio during one of their year-end sales. And honestly, now that I have it, I don't think it needed to be on sale. It's a pretty damn good value for what you get because you can see there's a lot on the table here. So some of this may also look familiar too, because it looks very similar to some other things I have, like these alien eggs right here, which we're going to discuss today. But let's start with the concept of this piece. Again, I think it's from the movie, and this is part of the alien hive. So it's on the colonized planet, and you can assume that this alien warrior, which is one of many. By the way, kind of a funny fact, I remember watching a documentary like 20 years ago on aliens, and they said they only had like 4 suits, maybe 5 suits. So they had to do all these shots where it looked like there was hundreds and hundreds of aliens, but they only had 4 or 5 suits to actually do them in. Pretty cool considering they didn't have CGI back then. Anyway, so the base here, like I said, is part of the planet. It's part of the colony, and it has the hive taking over. So the secretion that they use to trap the people so they can impregnate them with the facehugger and the ovomorphs. Apparently, that's what the eggs are called. You have a couple eggs here, some on the base. They are interchangeable. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And this alien is kind of what I call creeping or lurking. Kind of creepy to say that, actually, now that I look at him. But he is ready to find someone and either kill them or eat them or capture them so we can put them back in the hive and make more alien babies. You know, an interesting thing about Alien is we never really find out if they use humans for food, but they have just pure, unadulterated hatred, and that's why they like to kill, which I very much respect. But I think it's a very cool concept. Again, takes you back to that planet, takes you back to the movie. And then, of course, you have some other display options we're going to look at next in design. But I give the concept a 4 out of 5. I think it's cool. I think they gave everything I would actually want in an alien statue. That's different from the previous one I reviewed. Design. A lot going on with this guy. Let's measure him first. So, big base. The deepest part is about 23 inches. Widest part, about 21. And then the tallest part is just under 26 inches. Just over, barely over. One of the tubes on the back. Assembly was decently easy, other than one QC issue I had that I fixed. But here's the unboxing and assembly. As usual, 2 giant boxes. Standard foam on the inside. I didn't take a picture of the art box. The first had 1 layer with these pieces right here. Second was more of the switch outs we're going to talk about. And third was the 2 eggs and the base. right, lots of display options with this guy. And what I really like is the different display options you have somewhere else you can actually put those for now. So first, I want to talk about the portraits. So first, you have two different portraits. One has an extra bust display. I always love when they do that. I actually have like 10 busts set up of Alien Predator together, and this is going to join that. But here's the different portraits. So one is the mouth open, and you have the inner mouth coming all the way out. Usually I really like these. It didn't flow well with this statue in my opinion. But if you wanted to, you could just have the inner mouth slightly in right here. So the mouth is still open, it's slightly in. But I really like the closed mouth version, which I never thought I'd like. He looks more sinister in my opinion. Then it came with two eggs. One has its own proximity base, and again, it's like those eggs I previously reviewed. But you can switch them out if you want. So here's the closed ovomorph, apparently, on the base. And then you have the open one on the base. Now, kind of an interesting fact, in that previous video of those two eggs, it says I paid $900 for them. Well, these two were included in this, which is like half the statue price. We'll talk more about that in value. I just find it a little quirky. So great display options. You also have another one here. You have the marine gun on the bottom. This is a bonus item, so it's a proximity piece. You can put it wherever you want. I think I might put it with that other statue actually, but it is cool to see. So overall, design's 4 out of 5. Very solid. Paint and sculpt. I keep buying these Alien pieces, especially from Prime 1, because they do a great job with paint and sculpt. They didn't miss here either. Check it out. So right off the bat, the sculpt I think is amazing. You know, I'm not going to spend too much time on the eggs. You can go back and watch my video because it's identical. The eggs are exactly the same. And I think they did a phenomenal job on both paint and sculpt for those. I think there's some paint, I wouldn't say issues, just some disappointments on the main statue. And mainly I say disappointments because they usually knock it out of the park. Like, I don't like the acidic blood. It's too neon green in my opinion. Although the sculpt around it, you're going to see a similar theme where the sculpt is amazing, but the paint is a little lacking. Same with the gun. Looks almost like a toy due to the paint on it. The Weyland pipes, kind of a plasticky feel effect on the paint. And even the Alien itself, I wish there was a little bit more variation of gold or brown in there. Now keep in mind there are some really great parts to the paint as well. I like the hive in the back here, all the little intricacies on the base from the grates to the little stickers, the scoring back there. And then regarding the sculpt, I think the sculpt is phenomenal on this piece. You always hear me say I love how the Alien design is almost like this half-engineered, half-organic, you know, bioorganic. Bioorganic means the same thing. This mecho-organic, mechanical organic life form. All the nodules and ridges and hoses, tubes throughout. How decrepit their hands are. The portrait looks amazing, has those gold teeth. Not too shiny gold like I've seen in some previous ones. I remember the XM Alien Warrior had a grill going on. The segments in the tail look phenomenal. Really nice job. I love the secretion of the hive back there. Good contrast on the paint for that. And even these tentacles. Really nice job. I love this little proximity stand as well. That's cool. Like how you have the body and not just the portrait. So really phenomenal job on the sculpt, I think. Paint could be better, but could be worse too. So kind of a quick summary. Maybe I've been reviewing too many Alien pieces lately and just running out of stuff to say. I always talk about this in Alien reviews. Part of the problem is when you see aliens on screen, it's always dark, so it's kind of hard to see what they're supposed to look like. Because maybe they make the effects dark on the movie screen because they don't look as scary. But I think this looks really scary. I'm going to give the paint a solid 3 out of 5. It's a little disappointing. I'm used to giving a higher score on that, but I think the sculpt is a strong 4 out of 5. Really great job overall with this piece. Regarding value, so they made 2 versions of these. Deluxe bonus, which comes with everything you see here. They made 300 of those and it retailed for $1,900, I believe $1,899. For $300 less, they made 100 of just what you see on the base without the gun. So it's almost a no-brainer to get the extra, because I think you get quite a bit with the extra 300, but it'd still be cool without. Now again, I got this on a sale, so I got like $400 or $500 off with the shipping, which was nice. But even at retail, I think this is solid. It's now sold out on their store. So I think value is 4 out of 5. I think I could actually make a profit on this because there's not a lot of giant alien warrior statues like this. I know Sideshow made a few in the quarter scale years ago, but in this big of scale, the non-scale, third scale, it's pretty good. Does this have the X factor? You know, for the longest time, I was actually a hater of this statue. I didn't like it. And then I saw it on sale, and I watched Horror and Monster Collectibles channel. He does amazing reviews of horror and monster pieces, and his review is fantastic. Despite some areas they could do better with paint and how big of an area the base takes up, I think this statue is great. I like it a lot. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's not my favorite alien statue, but it definitely is better than I expected. What do you guys think? Throw that down in the comments below. And if you keep looking at how dirty my table is from all the styrofoam that's coming off, me too. Me too. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you wanna make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Really excited to add this piece. If you want to see where I'm going to display it, check out my social media. The link's in the description below. Otherwise, just drop a like and wait for the next video tomorrow. Take care.